Welcome back to the college football spot. It's been a while, definitely. I'm sorry about the delay in the Memphis Dynasty series. I was finishing up college, so I got a little bit busy trying to finish up my college career. But yeah, College Football 27 is here. I was on vacation last week when it actually released. Plus, they had all the microtransaction crap that went on, so I'm joining you now. I'm actually going to join you now with UCF, who is a definitely rebuilding team. I thought they would be a good team to choose because they have a pretty good budget in terms of like the NIL thing or whatever you want to call it, dynasty points. They have a pretty good amount of dynasty points, plus they're in the Big 12, but they are a struggling team. So let's pull up this AD expectations because, yeah, it shows just how bad they've been. Obviously, they had that 2017 national champion season. Then they went 12-1, 10-3, and I believe this is when Scott Frost originally left, went to his alma mater, Nebraska. But he comes back, I believe, here, and this is where we started. So they're 4-8, 5-7 last year. They were 2-7 within the conference. But yeah, we're starting off in 2027. Our AD expectations, which is a new feature to the game that's trying to keep it a little bit more dynamic than the last rebuilds. So hopefully that works because definitely as you get into rebuild like 15 or 20, it gets a little bit boring. So hopefully this keeps it a little bit more dynamic. But our AD expectations, we have to upgrade to a national powerhouse facility within the next 5 seasons. Currently we have an elite season or a elite facility. It's pretty expensive. I think it's like 3,000 dynasty points to upgrade. But that also gives us 1,000 dynasty points. So it's a pretty worth it if we can get there, but I don't know how soon we're going to be able to get 3,000 dynasty points extra in order to get this facility. Because I do want to invest a good amount within the recruiting and within the transfer portal, which you'll see what I have planned for that later. I've already got the recruiting board set up. Our other expectations are win more conference games than last year. That should be easy. Like I said, they went 2-7 last year. We only need 3 conference wins in order to get that, and the Big 12 is not too crazy. Our last one, have a turnover margin better than -5 to end the season. So right now, the turnover margin is at 0, obviously, because we do not have any games played yet. But yeah, that one actually might be our most difficult. We are on the low job security already, given how unsuccessful last season was, which is understandable. I'm not really sure how I feel about Scott Frost, especially as an Ohio State fan. He was pretty hyped up at Nebraska and then failed pretty miserably. Going to our program overview, this is stuff that doesn't really change all that much, especially right now as we just began the rebuild. We can't really change anything. But I put the strategy and settings on talent acquisition. Right now, we have pretty good players, but I'm not going to say that they're young and good. That's kind of the issue. But getting into recruiting, this is how we fix that, okay? So I put this 3-star pure running quarterback on my board. I'm actually not a huge fan of the pure running archetype, and he wants a lot of playing times. I don't know how much we're actually going to recruit him. We don't really have his pipeline from Aledo, Texas, but I actually think that with his speed, with his general stats that we can see, he might actually be able to make like a good conversion to some other position, maybe a tight end, maybe a wide receiver, maybe somewhere even on defense where we need a lot of help. So yeah, if we can recruit him, I wouldn't mind that for sure. But where we want to go in quarterback is this backfield creator, Tremaine Eason from Columbus, Georgia. He's going to take up a decent amount of that NIL budget. I want to keep it above like 700, so like a 530 NIL points. I feel good about distributing to this class, but obviously half of that is going to get taken up by this one guy. But if he came into our school right now, I think he might be able to be the starter. I mean, 94 throw power, his accuracies are good, 80, 82, 83. He's even got pretty decent speed. His lowest attributes are that awareness and under pressure, which is like not insane to upgrade. Scott Frost is a really good recruiter. He's got the elite recruiter and the whatever the orange piece is. I think it's like talent acquisition or something like that. So we can even put 65 points down on him. He's already got bronze mobile data. Like, this is a good quarterback right now. So if we can pull him in, that would be awesome. However, we only have a bronze pipeline for him right now. And if you look at that, they have, other schools have much better. So hopefully we can pull in this quarterback. I don't mind giving him even more NIL just to make him a little bit more interested. But we will see. I'll keep you updated on that. Outside of that, we have Gideon Osai. We've got a couple running backs. Let's take a look at those. I definitely want to have a nice running back within here. Right now, I'm not very good at the actual game. I think running the ball is easier than throwing the ball, though, so I definitely want to invest pretty highly in this. I think that we're going to go after Shaq Algier here. So 6'2", 230. He's a massive running back. Does want the 50 NIL points, but maybe we'll be able to keep him away from that. Just depends on how many offers that he gets. But, I mean, he's pretty fast for being 230 pounds, so maybe we'll be able to get him. Shaquille Algier is going to be our target. Antoine Butt, a speedster out of Lancaster, Texas. He's got 94 speed. It doesn't look like his catching stats are going to be too great. Awareness is very low right now. That's an issue. But he is 5'11", 166 pounds, but can absolutely fly, which plays in the Big 12, okay? Plays in the Big 12, definitely. A fun little storyline, Craig Beckham, maybe Odell Beckham's cousin, nephew, something like that. Not too great of an athlete. Is a route artist, though, and, you know, it's fine. I think we'll be able to get him. I'm not going to be absolutely heartbroken if we don't, but I think it would be fun to have a Beckham on the team that we can create that little storyline around. At tight end, we do have Sam Hall. We got David Cush, but we scouted Kevin Torres. I think measurable-wise, he has the best measurables. Is expecting the most NIL out of the group of three, though, so we will see where we end up on that. His catching stats aren't too good right now, but that's an easy one to increase. What I'm looking at is that athleticism, okay? So the hope is that he doesn't play year one, but he will be able to develop those catching stats, maybe get a little bit better as a blocker. But 6'3", 226, that's a pretty valuable little spot. And then we have these offensive linemen. I definitely want to invest pretty well in here. I want agile offensive linemen or well-rounded. We could do both, but definitely need to invest in the trenches a good amount here. Got a couple guards on here. It says that we need 7 guards, so I put 4 on the board. Hopefully, at least a couple of them can commit. No centers. A couple edge rushers, no one too special, but Jacques Labier is probably going to be the guy that we're going after. 6'4", 210, only wants 5 NIL, and he has okay finesse moves right now, but what I'm looking at is that athleticism. He's got 84 speed, 80 pursuit, 82 acceleration, is dumb as rocks with 46 awareness, but, you know, I mean, we can get awareness up, we can get block shedding up, but it's, like I said with the other guys, it's really hard to get athleticism up, and 84 speed can pretty much play anywhere on the field. Plus, with that expected NIL, he's pretty cheap, and I'm thinking that he might be a pretty good player for us down the line, so hopefully we get him. A couple defensive tackles. I didn't really have the points to scout any of them, but Dingle looks pretty okay, 84 strength, pretty good athleticism from what we can see so far with that 79 acceleration. I'm not looking at a big, 300-pound guy. I don't really think that plays too much in the Big 12. I definitely want more athletic guys in the middle. So we're looking at some lighter guys, especially in that little Florida area with those two. Outside linebackers where it gets really interesting because we have 3 gems out of the outside linebackers that we looked at. These are going to be the guys that we're going after. I really want all 3 of these guys because they fit different little scheme parts, right? So we got Ron Parker. He's a lurker, 6'1", 202, pretty good speed, pretty good coverage stats already, decent tackle, and definitely need to get that awareness up. That's what I'm noticing with these 3-star recruits. Awareness is pretty low. Rayshawn Kubila is a little bit slower, but bigger as well. He's got 82 tackle. He's definitely our run-stopping guy if we were to get him. And could even be like a little edge commit too. I mean, 80 speed, 87 acceleration would really play at that edge position. Plus, he's got the size and, the block shed, stuff like that for it. Our last guy, DeMarco Peppers, could also be an edge commit, 79 acceleration, 87 speed, would be really fun coming off that edge. But he's also kind of that like run stopping kind of guy, but he even has pretty good coverage stats as well. So if we could get even 2 out of these 3 guys, I would be pretty excited for that. Deion Scroggins, definitely the guy that we want the least. He's small. I guess 6'4", 209 isn't the worst. 209 pounds is kind of what I was saying, small though. And he doesn't really have that good of athleticism. 77 speed just probably doesn't play at this level for the kind of program that I want to build. All right. At Mike linebacker, again, 78 speed just doesn't really play. Plus he wants that 60 NIL, so I don't really know that he's going to be one that we want. However, if everything else falls through, I don't think Emmett Wood is the worst option. What's the NIL for these guys? All 3 of them want 0 NIL. That's awesome. The quarterback room is really hard to approach because I scouted probably 5 or 6 guys, and this is what we are left with. Just not very fast, all right? And corner is just one of those positions, especially in this video game, that we need some speed at, a little bit of size as well. Fisk just probably can't come. We might recruit him so that we can kind of increase that Georgia pipeline a little bit from Silver, but not someone that we're going after too much. Briscoe is probably the one that I want to pursue the most, especially since he's from Florida. He is only 5'9", 180 pounds. That does play though. You do see even NFL players at that size play, and he's got the best kind of athletic stats so far. Valos is taller, a little bit lighter, but 87 speed, 83 change of direction, absolutely horrid zone coverage as well. So I don't know if he's the one that we're going to go after. And then Joel Osai is kind of in the middle of both of them. I mean, he's a little bit taller, from Florida, a boundary corner, wants 95 NFL, a little bit, or NIL, a little bit expensive for what we're looking for, but 88 speed, 84 acceleration, 86 change of direction, 88 agility. It plays. It plays. But he's got pretty good coverage. I'm not going to say that he's the worst option. Not going to say that he's going to be our number 1 target. Deion Farrell, though, is probably going to be the guy that we are going after in the secondary the most. 1-0 NIL. Looks like he's got 3 abilities. 91 speed so far. 66 man coverage is fine. That's all we know about him, but 91 speed definitely plays. And maybe he ends up being a corner down the line, because 66 is not that much farther behind from where these other guys are. Only 6 points behind. That's about an offseason worth of stuff to go after. So those are the people that we're going to go after. Gives you a little bit of perspective. And now I'm going to quickly take you through the roster. And I say quickly because given what I've seen from this game so far, most of these guys are not going to stick around very long, especially because a lot of them are old. So a lot of you guys probably know our quarterback, Alonzo Barnett III, a James Madison quarterback. He's got 160 NIL. He will probably end up not even probably because he's going to graduate, but we're going to end up relieving him of his duties after this year, get those points back. And where I really want to get points back is Keon Jenkins, who is not very good. Rocco Marriott, a freshman, but only with normal dev. I'm not sure if he's going to be our guy going forward, especially with 83 throw power. I'm not a huge fan of that. Maybe a tight end convert, though. I mean, I really like 88 speed, and he's got more size than most of those recruits. Another guy who's 6'4", 220, Dante Carr. Kind of wonder if he has any relation to the Carr brothers. I assume not, since he's from Pennsylvania. Anyway, another guy who could maybe be a tight end as like a project. He does have throw power, though. I mean, he's got a decent amount of throwing stats. Not too accurate right now, but he's also only a quarterback. So we might make him our backup, just see what we can do there. And then Caleb Annett, a pocket passer guy, redshirt sophomore, 66 overall. Not looking at him as our guy for the future. So that's our quarterback room. Obviously, probably the most important position. We want to see where these guys can end up. But these two are the ones that we're looking at, and Alonzo Barnett can hopefully get us some wins here. At running back, Duke Watson is fine. 83 overall, East-West playmaker. Got really good athleticism, actually. Hopefully he can stick around. Landon Chambers, the backup, 82 overall, contact seeker. Swint, a star dev, redshirt freshman, East-West playmaker. We might even make him the backup, just because Chambers does not have a very high ceiling, especially only being a normal dev. We might want to get Swint on the field just so he doesn't leave, because that star dev is going to be pretty valuable, especially if we lose Duke Watson, because he already does not like our brand exposure for his thing. But also Savion Swint doesn't either, so we'll see if we can keep him around. Obviously, he's the one that we would want. We got Arvin Williamson, someone who doesn't have a deal breaker yet, and probably won't lose it. Kind of a diet version of Tavion Swint, but wants to stay around. So I wouldn't mind keeping him around. 2 freshmen as well, one with impact dev. Colt Simon, East-West playmaker. Platinum Shifty's pretty good. We might make him like a kick returner or something like that. And then we have Arthur Lewis, I think the 5th. Not someone that we're looking at, but if he can stick around, maybe he becomes a very nice backup. Hates our playing style. Fullback, not super important. Senior Dwayne Thomas. We got Jonathan Bibbs, Waden Charles, Jordan Bridgewater, all of these receivers. We got 2 impact freshmen here, Garrison Robinson and Slate Ashley. Slate Ashley, 6'5" with 92 speed. Interesting. If you guys can't tell, I'm definitely looking at speed a lot, because that's just, I mean, we're playing these games. That's what helps probably the most. At the tight end room, we have Dylan Wade, who I think is our best player, the vertical threat, 6'2", 240. So in line with those guys that we were recruiting. Again, he's a senior though, so he's not going to be sticking around. And then the rest of our tight end room is not great. We do have this freshman, Caden Pianing, but he's a normal dev guy, so I'm not even sure what his ceiling is going to be. Can I see skull caps? I can't. That's fine. Probably gets up to a 79-ish overall, but, you know. We also have this freshman, Brooks Hall, 65 overall vertical threat. Again, just a normal dev, though. At offensive line, nothing too special. Keziah Charlton is our normal dev guy. I think he will probably end up being the starter next year, if I had to guess. Especially with Henry Tabanzi being a redshirt junior. I'm not sure if we will want to keep his services around. We'll see, though. At guard, definitely need some guys there. Maybe we'll be able to move one of these tackles inside. We'll see about that. At center, though, Cooper Terpstra, raw strength guy. Not super sure about that. But Benry Wilson from Arkansas, I think he might have made an appearance in our last year Dynasty. I can't remember, though. Impact dev, though, might be our starter going forward. And then another impact guy, Sam Hopewell. Doesn't like our Brain exposure, though. Both of those guys, if you're a center, I don't know why you want brain exposure. But, I mean, yeah, you guys can see why we want to invest in this offensive alignment, in the offensive line a little bit more. There's just not a lot going on here that I'm a huge fan of, especially on this side because there's just not youth. The defensive line is a little bit better. Bruno Dahl, the pure power guy, doesn't like our playing style. Maybe if he gets some sacks, he'll like it more. We're looking at Sincere Edwards, who I believe was a pretty high recruit back in the day. He's got a star dev. What's his skill caps like? Not too great, but not too bad either. He can stick around for 2 years. He can. LaJesse Harold, I believe, was another nice recruit. 74 overall, redshirt freshman, who kind of wants to stick around. He's got nice pro potential. We got Malachi Lawrence last year, so we should keep that pro potential around for a little bit. Kevin Hartigan, another impact dev guy, pure power. Ken Talley, not very good. Isaiah Nixon, not very good. Josh Shell, not very good. Merrick Kumba, not very good. So we'll see. Defensive tackle, kind of the same story. A bunch of pretty average guys, but guys who are not also going to stick around. Our best 2 guys are seniors. Then we got a redshirt junior. We got a couple sophomores and stuff down here, but no one that looks like they have a very high ceiling. Ivan Jacobs is an impact guy from Fort Myers, but I don't know. Linebacker room is pretty atrocious. Got a 6'5", 230 lurker there. He might make a nice edge convert as well, especially with those skill caps. They're pretty terrible. Maybe they can get better at an edge rusher, though. Impact dev. Tackett Curtis, senior. Star def, though. Phil Pisciotti. 74, redshirt junior, so he'll stick around maybe. Probably not, since we have bad pro potential. Lewis Carter, Tampa, Florida, senior. Jaden Jennings, also a senior. But Byron Worrell, a freshman with okay athleticism. He's got normal depth, though. So, again, what value do we really have? Jaden Bellamy, a really nice player for us, but also a senior. Braden Marshall, a senior. Antoine Jackson, a senior. DJ Bell, also a senior. So we're seeing a bunch of guys leaving after this year, and honestly, I'm not seeing a bunch of guys that will make a huge impact. We got Rakeem Stroud. He's a really nice player, actually, but, 72 overall impact dev. I'm not even sure if he'll be close to an 80 next year. Same thing with Ty Mays. 6'4", 190. He's got measurables, but, not great speed. I guess for that height and weight, sure. But again, a bunch of guys that I don't think are going to be very good by the time we need them to step up next year, right? Free safety, same story. I mean, our best 2 guys are seniors. Then we got a junior and a sophomore who both aren't very good. We're going to need a guy to step up, probably get a guy in the transfer pool next year. At our strong safety, same exact thing. We got somebody in Camille Johnson who looks like he'll be able to play, but he's also 70 overall with a normal dev. So I don't know. Especially in that secondary, man, like we need a bunch of guys to really step up. We also need a kicker. Will Stone is graduating. Atticus Bertrams is graduating. So we just need a lot of spots that needs filled. Scott Frost is already on the hot seat. If we don't have a good season this year, and we're able to recruit off of that and hit the transfer portal off of that, this dynasty might get finished up real fast. So that's the overall recap. Early favorites for the Heisman is, of course, Jeremiah Smith, go Bucks. Dante Moore, Malachi Toney, and Julian Sand are 2, 3, and 4. We'll see. Maybe Alonzo Barnett can insert his name there if he's playing really well, but I'm not hoping for anything too special. That's kind of the setup. We'll go into our custom schedule so we can see what our actual schedule is like. Open the season up against FCS Southeast. It's a pretty easy game. Then we got Pittsburgh, which will probably be a loss. They're pretty good. Georgia State, hopefully a win. They were 1-11 last year. And then we get into conference play. TCU, pretty much better than us, I would say. 21 Houston, they were really good last year, plus they got a 5-star quarterback waiting for them. Oklahoma State was garbage last year, but they also brought in a pretty nice coach and a couple really nice skill players from North Texas. So I don't know if we can even beat them. BYU was almost a playoff team last year. They competed for the Big 12 championship. Baylor, not very good last year, but they also have DJ Lagway. I don't know if we'll be able to get him. Dave Aranda is a really nice coach as well. Kansas is a beatable team, but, it's not like we're very good either. Arizona State last year, wasn't great. They lost their quarterback and their best receiver, but, they're probably still better than we are. Kenny Dillingham is certainly better than Scott Frost. Iowa State, I would say a beatable team, especially losing Matt Campbell and pretty much their entire roster, but, we're also very beatable. And then we finish up with Colorado, who definitely has a worse roster than we do. Definitely, I think, has a worse coach than we do. Sorry, Dion. But they do have Julian Lewis, who is probably more talented than anyone on our team. So, 3 wins in the conference sounds pretty easy, but also we have a pretty tough conference schedule for the Big 12. Not the best conference, obviously, but not the worst, definitely. They have pretty nice top-end talent between BYU and Houston. But we'll see, After that, let's sim ahead 1 week. We'll get right into the season. All right, after getting through week 0, which was just a bye week, setting up our recruiting board and stuff like that, here is what we're looking at just real quick. Like I said, we're going to be going after Tremaine Eason. Oh boy. We did invest a lot into him. I'm actually going to increase that scholarship way up higher. Let's keep it at that 330 mark. Hopefully we can kind of insert ourselves into that conversation. Of course, it looks like Georgia is already after him, which is not a good thing. If you guys have ever played Dynasty mode before, Georgia is pretty much going to get any player that they can want. So hopefully Scott Frost can put some work in there, but his deal breaker is proximity to home, and Georgia has that platinum, whatever you want to call it. We did put some points down on Shaq Algier. I'm not sure if he's going to want to come here, but, we'll see. We put some points on Torres. Want to make nice investments, again, into this offensive line. So Dexter Lombardi got 50. Gabe Bacon got 30. Sherlis got 50. Earl got 30. And Jacques Labeer, 25 points down. Oklahoma State's also going after him. They have the better pipeline, but we're a better recruiter, hopefully. Put some points down on these 2 defensive tackles. We have really good pipelines for them, so hopefully we don't have to do that much to get them. Again, like I said, we want all 3 of these linebackers, so I have already put a decent amount of points down on all 3 along with that scholarship. Unfortunately, we kind of ran out of points for these corners. Like I said, Casey Briscoe is a guy that we would want, but no one's really offered him yet. We have offered him. So hopefully we can kind of insert ourselves into there despite not giving him any points yet. And then we got Deion Farrell, who we're already first on. We are the only guy who's offered him. So we'll see. Let's get right into this game, though. We're just going to sim through this practice plan. We're going to keep the depth chart the same. Let's take a look at these uniforms real quick, too. That was a big reason I wanted to do this. So they look pretty nice. The home alternate is pretty clean. Just that black and gold is pretty cool. Those little stars on the side. 2025 Space U. These are the exciting ones because look how, this is just fucking sweet. Is that it? Oh, not quite it. Yeah, so we got a couple nice options here. Honestly, I thought they would have a little bit more. Oh, Space U for this one too. 2023. Okay, so they have all of the Space jerseys, I guess. We'll is light mode. That's pretty cool too. All right, yeah, that's the those are the jersey combos. Can I get a default? Let's get a blackout. Orlando, Florida blackout in August. Let's see how that goes.
Welcome back in the fall. I'm joining you today. My name is Fat Nuts McGee, and we will be watching the UCF Golden Knights take on FCS Southeast, the Falcons. We have Scott Frost here coming off of a 5-7 season with the Golden Knights, 2-7 within the conference. They're looking to get off to a hot start as they are joined by transfer quarterback Alonzo Barnett outside of James Madison, who ended up making the playoffs and giving the Oregon Ducks a little bit of a run for their money. We're going to see if his talents transfer up to the big leagues or not. He is joined in the red zone by wide receiver Dwayne Thomas, running back Duke Watson, and tight end Dylan Wade. Barnett going to try to hit the check down there. The guy in motion, that gets knocked out. It is a 2nd and 10 now, down in the red zone. Alonzo Barnett has a lot to prove coming off of that playoff season, but we have no clue how he's going to play in the Big Ten. Definitely a step up in the competition from where he was last year in the Sun Belt, but it doesn't look like he's struggling at all as he is spinning into the end zone for UCF's first touchdown of the season. Now we're joined in the red zone. FCS Southeast is on offense this time. UCF on defense. We're going to see what happens here. They snap the ball. It is a run. Just 1 yard on first down for Rock Johnson. 2nd and 9 now. We're going to see what happens. UCF lined up in man coverage. We got a man in motion out from the slot. It is a jet touch pass. Absolutely pancaked from the tight end there. UCF can't get the stop. It is tied up now. Joined back on 3rd down. It is 3rd and 6 from UCF's 26-yard line. We have Dylan Wade in motion there. Alonzo Barnett can't get away from the pressure, but passes it to Dwayne Thomas. Can't get down into the end zone, but is down at the 1-yard line. Alonzo Barnett so far making people look absolutely silly with his legs, but can he get back into the end zone? Snaps, it's a design QB run, and he's going to walk in untouched. UCF takes back the lead. It is 7-14, 7-21 now. UCF goes back up again. UCF now, Alonzo Barnett awaits the snap. Man in motion, that's Duke Watson. It is a play action pass off his back foot. He's going to throw it to Charles. Charles walks into the end zone untouched again. It's 7-28, but FCS Southeast gets a 3-point field goal on the board. UCF is down back into the red zone, about on the 14-yard line. Barnett hands it off to Duke Watson. Watson charges ahead for the first down. Not much more after that. He's got 9 for 32. Now, Barnett awaits the snap again. It is another play action pass. What's he going to do? He gets away from the defense. He is making people look not athletic at all. However, just 1 yard on that rush. It is a 2nd and 9. Alonzo Barnett, a talented player with mobile deadeye, escape artist, and the clear-headed abilities. He's looking to make that transition again up to this larger level. We're going to see how he goes. It's looking very good so far, but that pass is going to be inaccurate. Looks like a new player coming up here. It is a little bit of a miscommunication of what that option route was going to be. Maybe he just throws away. Maybe he meant to hit the receiver. We're never going to know. But he's going to scramble again untouched into the end zone. That's his 3rd now rushing touchdown of the afternoon. Now into the 3rd quarter, UCF is up 35-10 over FCS Southeast. Barnett is going to drop back to throw. He's going to look to scramble again. He gets away from that pressure. He's going to start to run again, and he's going to get the first down. 1st and 10 Golden Knights off of that scramble. Just about 2.5 minutes left now in this 3rd quarter. It is a 3rd and 8. UCF is in enemy territory. Barnett is going to take the shot towards the end zone. Is that going to be caught? No. 4th and 9 now. UCF is going to punt it back, but they get the ball straight away. About a minute left in this third quarter now. Barnett with a clock running is going to look to snap the ball, hand it off to the backup running back. They're only going to get about 2 yards on that play. It's going to be 2nd and 8, still in the red zone, now on the 10-yard line. We're going to see what he can do. Passes it, makes the connection. It's a first down, but still not enough to make it down into the end zone. So they're going to see what they're going to do here. We got the slot receiver in motion, hands it off. Dylan Wade is going to get that jet touch pass into the end zone now. Now with 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it is a 4th and 10. FCS Southeast is trying to press some buttons to try to get back into this game, but I don't know if they can. Got Tackett Curtis in coverage. It is a drop for FCS Southeast, and then it's a turnover on downs while UCF charges ahead back into the red zone again. We're going to see if Barnett can start running up the score a little bit. Man in motion, it looks like he just flipped the play. We're going to see if Wade can get this. Oh! Barnett again showing a little bit of inexperience with this team. Just one offseason with them, obviously being that transfer. He just misses that pass a little bit. We're going to do another swing pass out to the flat, and it's going to get 3 yards on 2nd down. We're going to be facing a 3rd and 7 now. We're going to see what they have in their back pocket. Scott Frost, not known as a creative coach, but we're going to see what he can dial up against FCS Southeast. We have a man in motion again. Barnett is going to try to scramble away, but he's going to run straight into the pressure. All right, we haven't seen much of that today, but Barnett needs to be able to evade that pressure or make a quicker decision as UCF misses that field goal off of 4th and 25. However, they score again, and UCF is going to get the win. Scott Frost starts his season off 1-0. It is a 10-52 win for UCF as Alonza Barnett is going to be your Dick's player of the game. 203 passing yards, 7 total touchdowns. Thanks for joining me in the booth. Again, this is going to be Fat Nuts McGee. I will see you next week.
All right, let's take a look at these stats real quick. Again, we already saw Barnett's, but we'll see everybody else's as well. Only threw for 2 touchdowns. That means he had 5 rushing touchdowns. 203 yards is fine. Rushing, Alonzo Barnett, 12 for 11, or 111, 5 touchdowns, 8 broken tackles, 81 yards after contact. Everybody else is kind of fine. Chambers was our best running back. Maybe we'll get him some playing time, especially since I think Duke Watson wants to leave. Receiving, not a lot of yards to go around, but some. Wade and Charles got 91. Dwayne Thomas got 69. He was the one that had the really nice catch over the middle. Set up the 2nd touchdown, I believe. Just the 1 sack by Dylan Wade. Defensively, we got a couple sacks from RJ Jackson and Bruno Dahl. Maybe Bruno will appreciate our playing style a little bit more after that. And we got 2 picks as well. Braden Marshall and Jaden Bellamy, both seniors. Oh, not video highlights. Turn to hub. Not that hub either. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that first episode. Welcome back to College Football Spot. I'm hoping that we can really grow the channel with this year's game. Hopefully I can be a little bit more consistent with what we do. Single game record broken from Barnett. That's nice. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.